Hello, welcome back to Chris's Beer Reviews. How are you? Hope you're doing really well. It's definitely time for a beer review, and this beer I'm looking forward to it. Been looking forward to this for a little while, and it's from Fuller's. You can tell that by the thumbnail. And we are looking at their 180th anniversary porter, limited edition, 500ml bottle in their classic style of box that they do, that we kind of know and love with their vintage ale. And there is the 2025 vintage ale, and they also have their Imperial Stout in another delightful looking bottle, or case should I say. But yeah, I was trying to think which ones of these to review first. The vintage ales are good. I know they're good. They're always good. So I don't think I feel I need to review that straight away. Might even hang on to that till Christmas. The Imperial Stout really kind of piques my interest as well, and I was sort of tempted to have a go with that first, but I thought let's do the Porter, slightly lower ABV than the Imperial, I believe. This is 7%, and it's a Porter, whereas the Stout is 10.7%. So I thought let's start with that. What's the vintage ale this year? 8.4. So I could go up in ABVs and do it that way, but I'm too excited about this one. This one is intriguing me. And I love Fuller's. I've been a Fuller's fan for years and years. I love Fuller's ESB. I love getting that in a pub as well. It's always such a great beer. And what I really love is, since they've been owned by Asahi have let Fuller's get on with it. Absolutely let them get on with it. Still brewing great beer. Where some other big breweries that come in, the likes of Heineken and Carlsberg, Marsden's, they buy these smaller breweries, and what happens is they end up wrecking the beer and sometimes closing down the original brewery, which is such a shame because there's so much heritage lost from that original brewery, but yet they keep the name. So yeah, fair play to Asahi. They've just let Fuller's get on with it. I like pretty much all their beers. I think most of their beers are pretty good. Their Frontier lager, is it Frontier? Their lager, is that what it's called? Frontier? I'm sure it is. I'm not a huge fan of that, but I like their traditional style beers. Their ales, I just think are fantastic, especially the ESB as well. But anyway, that's enough waffling. Let's get on with what this is all really about. There's some gumph on the back. That's zoomed in. If you want to pause, then you can read that. I haven't read it. I've not read what is on the back of this, and maybe I should, but I haven't. I just saw it on the website and thought, I need to own that. I need to buy it. I need to drink it. And more importantly, I thought I've got to review it. It has to be a review beer, doesn't it? So let's close that magnificent box. Love the green colour on there. Love their just stylish, subtle, classy, can you call it artwork? Labelling? Whatever you want to call it. Let's get this in the glass. What I don't own, bizarrely, not bizarre, but bizarrely, funny enough, is I don't own a Fuller's glass. I used to own a Fuller's London Pride glass. But someone broke that, so I don't own that anymore. What's going on out there? And I'd love their Fuller's glass that is kind of like that shape, but they're out of stock. They haven't got any. Anyway, can't believe we're 3 minutes in. It's a beer I'm desperate for, and we have barely even got it poured. A little bit left in the bottle. Oh, what a head. Did start to pour that a bit vigorously. I'm sure I'm about to get joined by somebody in a minute, but we'll see. There it is in the glass. I can't tell if it's jet black or if there's any ready hues, because the lighting in here I cannot possibly tell. If it was daylight I'd be able to tell. But nice little tanned head, ring light bouncing off the glass. I like to have a little sniff ski. I get chocolate and coffee immediately. Yeah, definitely coffee and chocolate immediately. In terms of aroma, it's not huge. I was expecting more on the aroma. To start, a little bit disappointed. But definitely porter-esque. It's definitely chocolatey, coffee-like. Bit of roastiness, milk chocolate turning into dark. And I think if I really push for it, I could probably get a bit of fruitiness, but I'm not going to really push for it. I like the aroma so far. Let's get tasting this. Cheers. So excited. Please be good. Please be good. Sometimes I'm sure I overhype beers in my brain and then I get disappointed. Cheers. 4 minutes in. 5 minutes. Come on, Chris. Oh, that's a cheeky beer. Mm. It's coming, don't you worry. That's an outstanding beer. Oh, that's cheeky. Mm. Oh, that's a really, really good beer. Still going. Excuse me. Still all there. It's still going. You can keep sucking the inside of your cheeks and just keep getting that flavour. Even after it's gone. Which is always a sign of a really good beer when it does that, when it just lingers. Just hangs there. It just lines your whole mouth without it feeling offensive. It just does it beautifully and softly, delicately, just all clinging nicely to the inside of your mouth, which once you've let it drop, you can just suck the inside of your cheeks and it's all still there. It's all still booming. It is all just so fantastic. A beautiful balance to it. Smooth, balanced. The mouthfeel for 7% is just superb. It's proper. I wouldn't necessarily say it's light. It's definitely not that, but it's not super big, full body in the mouth. It's kind of light to medium, but smooth. Really, really smooth. The carbonation is spot on. Absolutely 100% perfect combination. This video is probably going to go over 10 minutes. Just on the mouthfeel alone, the carbonation, the flavours it leaves linger in your mouth, that it is an outstanding beer. It's superbly brewed. That is a seriously well brewed beer. Oh, I will get down to the flavours in a minute. It's cheeky. You get a little warmth actually from the 7%, not in an offensive manner. It's just there, a little tickle, just a little tickle at the back there, just letting you know that it's 7%, but not, like I say, not in an offensive manner. The flavours are incredible. The flavours are absolutely beautiful. What it reminds me of, it gives me kind of ESB vibes. It really kind of feels initially with like an ESB. It's got the kind of sweetness of an ESB, the kind of sultanas, the raisins type of vibe that you get with an ESB. Then you're getting a bit of figginess. Almost a little kind of, and I've said this before in videos, I don't say it very often, but you can kind of get like a balsamic vinegar vibe, but a really, really high-end balsamic. You get that kind of figgy vibe with a little kind of kick of something. Then it rolls into a little bit of kind of chocolate and roast. The roastiness is beautiful at the back end. It's like an ESB meets a stout. And I mean that in a good way. Like a black IPA. You get a superb black IPA is an incredible thing. It's like you're drinking two different drinks, but all of a sudden it all just kicks into one and it is absolutely superb. That's what that feels like. It feels like an ESB has met a top quality porter or stout, and they've just worked together. They've just loved each other and mixed together beautifully and are balanced beautifully. Beautiful sweetness on the front, beautiful raisins, sultanas, figgy, bit of balsamic, lingering into that kind of lovely roastiness and chocolate and a bit of a coffee vibe and a beautiful, beautiful bitter finish. The balance on it is outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. And as I'm drinking it, I like when I drink, and you can do this, everyone can do it, you probably do it and don't even realise you're doing it, is as you're taking a mouthful, take an aroma at the same time. Just feels like it enhances the experience. And you kind of pick up on a little bit of that high-end, absolute pure quality balsamic business on the aroma as well. as you're taking a good gobful of it. Wow, that's a good beer. I don't think that's going to be as good. It'd be good, but I can't see how that compares. Now that really intrigues me. That really does intrigue me. If that's what they're doing with a 7% porter, what is this 10.7% Imperial Stout going to be like? Because that is absolutely outstanding. Beer of the year. Beer of the year so far for me, easily. Until I've had those. I don't think the Vintage Ale would be a beer of the year. It's a really high-end, top quality beer, but it won't be beer of the year. The Imperial Stout could be. Not had that one before from Fuller's, but so far that is absolutely outstanding. That is beer of the year. Can't remember how much it cost. It's just outstanding. Job done. Enough said. Over 11 minutes in. I'm done. I'll see you later.